Now, let's get real. How does that even sound logical? Tiffany Henyard stood there with a straight face and said, "If I was doing something wrong, I wouldn't be here." Excuse me? That's her defense? Just existing equals innocence? That's like saying, if I was guilty, wouldn't I already be in jail? Girl, please. That's not logic. That's delusion. Justice may crawl, but when it finally lands, it crushes. And her day is circling. Before we dive headfirst into this circus, do me one favor. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and drop a comment. Because what we're about to unpack, pure chaos. And to really see it, you gotta rewind. Think back to when you were a kid. You knocked over your mom's vase, and the first thing out your mouth? Deny it. That first lie. That's the exact energy Tiffany's running on right now. Denial dressed up like defense. Picture this. Tiffany across the table from Keith Freeman, her old right-hand man turned rival. Fake smiles, fake peace, fake handshake. But don't let the optics fool you. The handshake ain't the story. The story is in Tiffany's mouth. If she's mastered one art, it's lie with a poker face while acting like she's doing you a favor. That's her entire brand. Manipulation with a smile. And here's where it gets scary. Her spin game is lethal. She's so polished, she'll have you questioning your own memory. She'll hit you with lines like, "I gave y'all my number, call me anytime." Like she's your bestie, your savior, your mayor on speed dial. But that's not care. That's choreography. Rehearsed, scripted, packaged to perfection. And if you're not awake, you'll get played. So don't get comfortable. The moment you catch yourself thinking, well, maybe she means well, shut it down. None of this is genuine. It's all performance art. Think of this video as your manual for spotting the scam. Rule number 1, always assume the lie. Then peel back the layers until you find the truth she buried under that rehearsed grin. Because trust, it's there, waiting. Now let's hit her latest promise. Tiffany says, "Just call me up, I'll fix it all." Doesn't matter the time, doesn't matter the problem. She's got your solution. Really? Okay, Tiffany, show us. Let's talk about the so-called holiday miracle she keeps parading. Word is it's a $1,500 grant. But is that per person or the entire town? If it's the whole pot, congrats. Everybody gets 50 cents and a pat on the back. And when the numbers collapse, she pivots. Suddenly it's, let me tell you about community projects. Cue the brag reel. Y'all seen the ice arena on Greenwood? If not, she wants you to cruise by like it's Disneyland. Ice rink on 144th, basketball courts beside it. Then she beams. All summer, no fights, no drama. Like she personally built heaven in Dalton with her bare hands. But here comes a flip, the vulnerability act. I need help, she says. I'm strong, but I carry so much. I can't do it alone. And here comes the single mother card, the we card. But let's be clear, when she says we, she means me. Like when she slapped her daughter's name on that ice rink. That wasn't about your kids. That was about her brand, her legacy, her ego. Then she circles back to her favorite buzzword, grants. Since I became supervisor, opportunities just keep coming, grant after grant after grant. But of course, there's always a villain. She claims the board blocked a $600,000 fund for a water park. We lost that because of them, she says. Then the deflection hits. Don't listen to gossip. Just watch the board meetings on YouTube. Classic bait and switch. But come on now, who's really sitting through hours of grainy meetings to fact-check her? That's the hustle. She throws you a fake trail, knowing you'll never chase it. Because the truth she points you toward probably never existed. Then she reframes it like, the board doesn't want you to have nice things. That's the scam. She's a victim, they're the enemy, and you're supposed to rally. And let's not skip over the fit. Black dress, black tights? No, ma'am. If you're calling yourself the super mayor, give us a look that lands. Not Spirit Halloween leftovers. Dalton deserves more than discount cosplay chic. It's giving bargain bin, not boss energy. A real leader should look the part, not like a clearance rack mannequin. Then, when all else fails, she circles back to the victim card. Other cities get love from Channel 7. They get good press. But me? Always negative. And the grand solution? Educate yourselves. Spread the truth. Translation: if you don't agree with Tiffany, you're just too dumb to get it. That's not leadership. That's arrogance disguised as empowerment. And just when you thought it was over, boom! She remixes the line. If I was doing something wrong, I wouldn't be here. Somebody please explain that math. Then she levels it up. I would have been struck by lightning by now. Lightning. So now the weather's handing out indictments? That's our Kelly logic. If I was guilty, I wouldn't still be famous. No, Tiffany. Standing in a room doesn't make you innocent. Unless by here, you mean jail. And of course, out comes a single mom shield. Why would I risk it when I got a daughter? As if motherhood is some kind of legal force field. Let's be honest, plenty of single moms have mugshots. Stress doesn't make you untouchable. It just makes you reckless when you think nobody's watching. Me? If I pulled something shady, I'd be caught day one. No warm-up, no buffer, just straight to cuffs. Because you know how it goes when someone says, it's my first time. Nobody believes it. The first time you get caught is rarely the first time you did it. Tiffany acts like lightning skips her because she's blessed. Nah, she's just rolling dice in the middle of a thunderstorm, hoping the strike hits somebody else. That's not divine favor. That's reckless gambling. Then comes the sympathy plea. It takes a lot to sit in this seat. I gave up my peace, my privacy, my whole life for the people. Sounds noble, right? Wrong. That's not humility. That's fishing for applause. The second folks push back, she shifts gears. We need unity, love, healing. Translation: stop questioning me and start clapping louder. She even brags about Dixmoor. I brought them water trucks. Like she's Dalton's Mother Teresa. Okay, cool, you delivered some water. But one good deed doesn't erase 10 shady ones. And right after the flex, she pivots to promotion. We need more partnerships. Spread the word about what we're doing. Now, Tiffany, you mean spread the word about you. Build the brand. Then comes Keith. Tiffany passes him the mic like Santa passing out toys. Keith strolls up looking like Goofy on a smoke break. First words out of his mouth? Can I sit? I don't like standing in front of people. Bro, what? Then he warns snow's coming, tells folks to follow parking signs, and if they're confused, call his cell during a blizzard. Yeah, because that's realistic. That's the brand, pretend accessibility, performative helpfulness. Here's my number, I'm always here for you. But in reality, nothing moves unless Tiffany's face is plastered on it. Flyers, buses, benches. Everywhere it's her photo shoot. And if something slips out without her face, she's flipping tables like, where's my picture? This ain't service. It's spotlight addiction. Then comes a setup for February 28th. She plays broke. I've got bills too, a mortgage to pay. But how can I help you if the board blocks funds? All roads lead to the big reveal. New board, new soldiers, more loyalty. In Tiffany's world, the villain rotates, but the plot never changes. The problem is never her. It's always someone else holding her back. Enter Andrew Holmes, her hype man, her eternal yes man. She lifts him up like a saint. He did the will of the people. He always had our backs. But let's be real. If Tiffany said the sky was neon green, Andrew would clap back. Yep, it's green. Y'all just blind. That's his whole job. Backup vocals in the Tiffany Henyard show. She even says she needs 2 more just like him. Loyalty is the only requirement. Forget accountability. Forget truth. Just nod, smile, and vote yes. That's the dream team. Then she flips it into a sales pitch. All these new resources? That's your tax money staying right here in Dalton. Cute story. But how, Tiffany? You're the one blocking permits. Freezing projects, locking doors. You can't play gatekeeper and victim at the same time. Meanwhile, she's racking up flight miles coast to coast, taxpayer-funded hotels, steak dinners, gift bags, and photo ops. Back home, residents can't even get a food truck permit approved. But sure, keep calling yourself super mayor. And that black dress with the black stockings? Still a no. Always a no. Spirit Halloween doesn't scream leadership. It screams costume clearance rack. Here's the truth. Tiffany didn't invent lying. But when normal people get caught, shame stings. Shame teaches. But when shame never lands, that's when it turns dangerous. That's when the lies get slick. That's Tiffany's real superpower, gaslighting an entire town. You didn't hear that. You imagined it. And somehow, after all that, she still closes with, "Mama loves you." Yeah, sure she does.